A lot of talk about the rule of law. Let's understand it. What is its function? Its main function is to protect and preserve liberty. It's a principle that laws and rules apply equally to all people, ensuring that all have a right to participate, but not win. This fundamental has been forgotten. Disrespecting the rule of law results in many things. It results in, like I said, disappointed, disenfranchised people of a party, disruption of party unity, if you will. And this is evidenced by the growing Tea Parties, this group, Liberty groups, 9/12 groups, and the surge of independent voters, as they call themselves now. Disrespecting the rule of law results in exclusion from the political process, from county to state conventions, not just here, but all over the country. Stuff like that is happening. It results in the country club mentality, as I call it, which is we can do what we want when we're in charge. Restoring accountability to candidates. Every candidate takes an oath when they fill in their application to protect and defend the Constitution. So that's already in there. We can't prevent people from signing onto the ballot. But as chair, we can sure inform the public and the electorate to the candidate's particular principles. We have in our party a awesome rule, Rule 43. It's candidate platform review. It states that a platform shall be provided to the candidates on the ballot who may indicate their position for each bullet point of the platform. This is to be filed with either the state chair if it's a state office, county chair if it's a county office, and made available to the public. That way the public knows where the candidates stand on everything. The rule provides, or its companion, Rule 43A, that if they don't fill out this little sheet, they may not be entitled to some financial assistance from the state funds. I'm going to see that rule enforced. The best way to return to our platform is make sure our candidates hold to it. And I want to make sure the candidates' views are known and disseminate that to the public. Now, everyone's not going to agree with every plank of the platform. However, it does represent the collective wisdom of our party, and rallying around the platform is it's what makes us Republican, and it's what's going to reunify the party. The lesser of two evil approach, it can no longer be the norm. The chair should make candidate positions known and encourage the candidates that make it showing that they are true to the platform and they will strongly adhere to the platform and the constitutional principles. We need to restore transparency in the local party business. We need some established bylaws for the executive committee to vote on how the party money is doled out, except for daily expenses, routine expenses, just rather than at whims of the leaders. The most transparency is needed in the deliberative process. That is the conventions and the executive committee meetings. We also need open financial records so people can see where money goes. The disregard of the rule of law, the lack of accountability of candidates, and the lack of transparency causes division. If everyone votes for principle, then principle will always win. Respecting these principles, restoring them to our party, will bring back unity. The recent actions of the far left have brought many more people to the far right. God bless them. The time is right to regain control. Not the type of control in the recent past which has produced bigger government and infringement of our personal liberties, but good conservative government where the Constitution, the rule of law, and our founding fathers' intent is respected. I fear it's our last chance. I saw a recent Rasmussen poll the other day. which set up a three-way generic ballot test. And it assumed the Tea Party was a party, and the Democrats were a party, and the Republicans were a party. And they found on their poll that the Democrats pulled 36% of the vote. The Tea Party candidates pulled 23% of the vote, and the Republicans pulled 18% of the vote, with 22 being undecided. The conclusion of the article was that the only way the Republicans are going to beat the Democrats is to unite the Tea Party groups, the Liberty groups, the 9/12 groups with the Republicans. If country club politics remains in leadership, there will be no unity. We Tea Party people are crying out to the Republican Party to listen to us. We're not happy with the status quo, and we want to be heard. We want to participate. Yet House rules and party elitism abound nationwide. Our cries are falling on deaf ears, but we beg and plead, and we even fight for the party officials to follow their own rules, yet violations still occur. They paint a beautiful landscape picture about how great we're doing now. And Republicans are growing in numbers. However, the country club mentality and the status quo still remains. I tell them to put away your paintbrush. It's time to wake up and listen to us. Wake up and listen to the voters. If division continues, we will lose this last final chance that we're probably going to have in a long time to regain our country. If we unify, restore integrity, the rule of law, ensure equal participation, we can rewrite history and retake the nation. Amen. Why do I say some of these things about country club mentality and status quo? Tea Party and local liberty groups have 12 precinct chair candidates on March the 2nd. Well, they're all not on the ballot. There's 12 that are running for precinct chair. 2 are unopposed. 10 of those are contested by candidates, most of which candidates filed after the Tea Party candidate filed for office. That tells me our participation is not wanted and the status quo is desired to remain. I'm not satisfied with the status quo. That's why I'm running for chair. The chair is not an office that's deserved or earned by ringing doorbells and licking envelopes. It's an elected office. Albert Einstein said that insanity is defined as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. It's time to break the cycle. I ask you for your vote and your support and your trust. Thank you.